Hello, welcome back to Waffle Wisdom. Do you love what you teach? No, I mean, seriously, do you love what you teach? Now, I'm not talking about the people, all right? We talked about that in the last episode, the need to love our students. I'm talking about the content now. Do you really love it? Do you get into it? Do you nerd out over it? The thing is, I think we need to. People say, well, is that really necessary? Because let's be honest, there's some things in certain units that I don't really care for and I don't really enjoy. And you know what? That's fine. That's true for all of us. There are certainly things that I'm less enthusiastic about in my teaching of Latin and history and mythology and theology and all that kind of good stuff. But I think on the whole, we have to love what we teach. I'm going to talk about why that's important for two reasons. Let's start with the negative first. Let's get that out of the way. If you and I don't love what we teach, then we are going to impart that lack of interest, that lack of love to our students. All right? If we're teaching English and we just hate Shakespeare, man, that's going to come through. All right? And if there's something in physics or something in chemistry or something in music that we just particularly don't enjoy, we've got to find a way to find the joy in it, to find the excitement in it. Because if we don't, we're cutting our students off from a possibility of something that they may love. Now, the fact of the matter is you and I may not love the exact same things that our students love, and that's perfectly fine. We're all individual people. But you don't know what really might excite a young person and really just turn them on to want to study it more at the university level or to go off and do something with it in a career. And if our own distaste for it comes through, then we have done that student a great disservice. Now, of course, the flip side is also true. Right? If we love it, then we might instill that love and that joy in a student who would never have thought that she or he would have ever found an interest in that particular topic. I've had students, and again, I'm talking high school students, I'm talking suburban, I'm talking urban, I'm talking large school, small school, every dynamic you want to talk about in terms of the classroom. I've had high school students who have gotten so excited over the political speeches of Cicero, the philosophy of Seneca, the poetry of Catullus, Horace, and Virgil. Now, these are people who lived and died 2,000 years ago. And many of the things that they're talking about seem very, very far away from the life of the typical teenager. And yet, I have had students who've written me and told me, spoken to me after class or before class about how much they actually enjoy those authors. We're not just talking about the silly stuff that we do in class, but we're talking about the actual content. Now, how is that possible? Well, part of it is, these are some really great authors that we're reading, but part of it is my own unbridled enthusiasm for it. And the reason I really got excited about Cicero when I was in high school, and then went on to make him the focus of my studies when I was doing my master's degree, was because of my high school Latin teacher. She loved Cicero. So she kind of put that love of Cicero into me. So I think it's incredibly important that we love what we teach. And you say, well, that can't be true all the time. And I'm going to say again what I said at the beginning. That's true. There are things that we don't. So we might have to kind of push through. We might have to fake it a little bit. But you have to ask yourself this question. Are you faking it all the time? Seriously. Are you faking it all the time? If so, then you might want to think about a different subject or a different grade level. Something different. If you've been called to teach, we don't want you to leave teaching. Don't say, well, I just this isn't a good fit for me. Maybe it's not that grade level. All right? Maybe it's a different section of that particular subject. But find a way to love what you teach. And I guarantee you, your students will benefit from it. Folks, I hope you've enjoyed this video. And if you have, or this podcast, please subscribe. whether it's on YouTube or your favorite podcast platform. I would love to hear from you as well, have you as a part of the conversation. As always, have a waffle day.